Well, hello, how's everybody doing? I was thinking about how during my campaign I was talking about people becoming politically mature. And I think it was October, November of 2021, I met with this group from St. Louis, and they had asked me, have I met with Freedom Inc. yet? Have I been endorsed by them, whatnot? And I said no. They were like, well, if you're not endorsed by Freedom Inc., if they don't know who you are, then you're nobody. Well, I beg to differ. I am somebody. I know who I am. I'm more than enough. But the issue is, how I see it is, organizations like Freedom Inc., they don't allow people or give people the opportunity to become politically mature for themselves, to think and look at voters to see who might be the best person to vote for to represent them. They just go off of what Freedom Inc. says, and they usually go, from my understanding from the history, because I'm not originally from this area, but whoever they say, then that's who people go for, and it's for whoever has the most money, and that wimp attitude, what's in it for me? And I don't think that's right. It doesn't give candidates the full exposure that they need. That's why, I was against, and still am against, bigot and biased journalists and everything else. It just doesn't do a person good. Just because a person doesn't have all the money doesn't mean that they're not the best candidate, doesn't mean that they're viable. Like, I read this one post, finally a viable woman candidate. I read that when the opponent had gotten a race, and it's like, that's an insult and a slap in my face, because I know I'm viable. Just because I don't have the money that they wanted me to have does not mean I'm not viable. People need to learn to use better terminology, because if you downplay other candidates and you talk against them and you try to keep them down, candidate suppression is real. What you're really doing is you're going against yourself. And I think that's insanity. I think it's really insane. And that's why I say people need to become politically mature. But I didn't get on here to fuss or anything like that. But I was just thinking, how one organization can tell you who to vote for. And just because they say it, like, that's law. So you vote for whoever they say. And you overlooked so many good candidates. Shame on you. Shame on you. So when it's time to vote again and you don't get the results that you wanted, part of this is your fault. Yes, it is. And I just needed to say that. And I'm pretty much done with all this. I think I'm going to stick with being a nonpartisan and bipartisan. I'm done with the party stuff. I just want to work where people can be unified together, because that's the only way we'll really have change. All this other stuff, nope, it's not going to work. Why? Because people are not politically mature. They sit and, well, you already know, so I don't need to say no more. But thank you for everyone. Thank you to everyone that supported me and that supported some of my other opponents. Thank you very much for being politically mature and thinking outside of the box for yourself and not letting someone else pick your candidate for you. Thank you. Bye-bye.